Hello, my name is Tatiana. Welcome to the Happy Knees workout. We're going to be strengthening your knees, all the muscles around your knees, and the stabilizer muscles so that you can run without pain. This is going to be a low impact workout. You don't need any equipment, but if you do have, we call these booty bands. If you have one of these, this is good to use. I just sent you some, so they should be there on Monday. Start with the light resistance and then work up from there. You can also do this whole workout without one of these bands. Um, we are going to be going through 3 different muscle groups: the glute series, the quad series, and then a lateral movement and stabilizer muscle section. So the muscles we're going to focus on are the quad muscles up here. Those help protect your knee joint. Glute medius, which is the side part of your glute. This helps your knees from caving in. And then, of course, the hamstrings as well. We're going to get started. Bring it down to the mat. I'm going to be using a stopwatch here. We're going to keep it really simple. We're going to start with some hip rock. So if you've done some of my other workouts before, this is really just kind of a movement stretching pattern you can do for anything. Anytime you've been sitting down in a chair for a long time, you just need to get your body moving. So if you know these, you can go ahead and start them. We're going to do a couple different positions, but you have one leg forward and you're going to sink forward and back into your hips. So this here is going to open up the hip flexor, and then this is going to stretch that front hamstring. You want to keep this movement fluid, maybe 3 to 5 reps here. Take it at your own pace, nice and easy. The next move, you're going to take that leg slightly further out to the side. So I'll show you facing the camera. Further out to the side here, and you're going to sink into your hip. So you'll start to notice potentially some tightness in your hip here. We're opening up our hips and getting into that flexibility so that we can really capitalize on some of the glute movements we're going to be doing. The last movement, you're going to take your leg all the way out to the side and then sit into that hip. It's normal if there's hardly any movement here because this can be really tight for the hips. And we'll switch sides here. Take that leg forward and sink into your hip flexor and press back into hamstring. Deep into your hip. Feels so good. Dawn, is this your first workout class ever? Huh? Group fitness? Take your leg out to the side. I guess you've done my other yoga classes before. Good. Last one, take your leg all the way out to the side and sink into your hip. Remember, it's okay if the range of motion on this one is pretty low. So we're going to start with the most important muscle here, the glute medius. So like I said before, as we go through different times in our life when we have knee pain, let's say you're getting up from a chair, oftentimes people will push their knees together in order to stand. This is because this muscle is weak. So this muscle is responsible for keeping your knees tracking over your toes correctly when you stand. So if this muscle is strong, the tracking of your knees is going to be strong. So we're going to start there. We're going to do all these reps on one leg, and then I'll let you know when to switch. So we're going to stick with just one leg first. We're going to start in tabletop. We have 4 different moves here. Move number 1 is a regular donkey kick. Okay, so the rules here in tabletop, I don't want to see a lot of movement in the thoracic spine. You're going to keep neutral spine, abs engaged, and the only thing you're moving is that leg. So if you notice, I'm not arching my back. I'm keeping everything neutral, and you should start to feel this part of your glute burn. Okay, so move 1 is a donkey kick. Move 2 is a straight leg hamstring. So you're going to straighten that leg and lift. Nice and easy. Don't have to rush. We're going to do each one for 30 seconds. The third exercise is fire hydrant. We all have dogs, so we know this one. You're going to lift your knee out to the side. And the last one, you're going to kick up and out. So we're combining 2 of those moves. We're going to go through 30 seconds of each move 3 times through. So we'll do right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Ready? Okay, this is very Jane Fonda, but I swear it works. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1, donkey kick. So remember, since we're going for time, you don't have to rush. In fact, going slower, you're going to really get into that muscle a little bit better. Squeeze once you get to the top. Think about driving your heel up to the ceiling. Big press. Again, don't worry too much if your range of motion is not very high. What I want to see is the engagement of this glute muscle here as you squeeze up. Straight leg hamstring in 3, 2, 1, straighten your leg, and we're going to lift from there. So this one is straight leg move. You're lifting your heels, trying to press out. Squeeze up and come down. As we move through these moves, if you feel like your stabilizer glute, your other leg is burning, that's normal. It's stabilizing the rest of your body as you try to move this left leg. And squeeze. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Fire hydrant. You're going to bend that leg and pull it up and out to the side. You should really start to feel both glutes burning at this point. Up, squeeze. Good job, team. Good job, Dawn. If you need to take a break, take a break. The clock's going to keep running. 8 seconds and we'll do our last move. In 3, 2, and 1, we're going to combine first and third. So we kick up and we kick out. Woo! Try to keep that leg up, out to the side. Again, you don't have to lift it very high. Good. Oh my gosh. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. We switch sides. 3, 2, 1, donkey kick. So now this other leg gets a little bit of a break. Check in with your form here. Make sure you still have neutral spine. We don't want to see a big shift in arch in your back. Take your time. 8 seconds. Up, squeeze. Come back down. Always an opportunity to find your core here too. Straight leg hamstring in 3, 2, 1. Straighten that leg and pull it up and down. So here you want to really feel the back of the leg as opposed to just the glute. You want to feel that extension in the back of your knee. Now notice we can actually get these muscles burning pretty well without doing any kind of high intensity, any kind of jumping. 3, 2, and 1. Fire hydrant. Pull it up to the side. If you've done my workouts before, you know I put the toughest stuff at the beginning. So if you feel like your glutes are burning, you're doing it right. This is the hardest part of the class, this beginning part here. Good job, team. 8 seconds. Get ready for that final move, the combo move. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to kick up and kick out. I want you to pretend like there's a cone here and you're trying to kick above it. Kick up and out. Sometimes it seems counterintuitive that really strengthening the glutes will help the knees, but these are the muscles that really control the direction of that kneecap. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, 1 round down, 2 to go. Are we feeling good? Here we go. Donkey kick in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Now, instead of just thinking of driving up, we don't want too much of an extension in the hip flexor here. I want you to think about extending and elongating as opposed to just kicking. The slower and more controlled, the better. Good. 8 seconds. Nice job. And straight leg hamstring. Squeeze and down. Telling you, Jane Fonda invented these moves. I did not. She knew what she was doing. Just a little fitness history. She pioneered women going into the gym and working out. Maybe not lifting weights, but moving their bodies, which is pretty awesome. And fire hydrant. 3, 2, 1. Pull it up out to the side. Take a break anytime that you need to. Oh my goodness, standing leg is burning. Halfway. Good, 8 seconds. I have a little surprise for the last round. You'll be happy. And combo move, we lift up and out. Oh my gosh. Good team, over halfway there. In 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, other leg. All right, donkey kick, 3, 2, 1. These are your last full rounds of this. When we get to set number 3, we're going to do what I call a speed round. It's only 10 seconds per move. Go through it quick, kind of like a burnout. Now I decided to start with glutes first because when your glutes are firing, all the other movements that you do recruit the glutes first, which is what we're going for. Straight leg hamstring, 3, 2, and 1. We lift and come down. When your glutes are warm, your body is going to use them first because they're warmed up. You can feel them. They're even a little bit fatigued, but your body will still call on them. So you can do this workout before you do a run. You can do a condensed version of it, or this can be your workout. Good. 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant. And here we go. Pull up out to the side. Are we tired yet? Good. Halfway. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Combo move, last set. And we lift up and kick out. Good. Remember, again, pretend there's a cone here and you're trying to kick above it. Don't be discouraged if this feels really awkward on your body at first. We're going to get better at the range of motion and the strength. Good. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, listen up. Same 4 moves, 10 seconds per move this time. This is the final time we're doing these moves here, okay? We start donkey kick in 3, 2, and 1. I know we want to break. We're going to stretch it out after this. We got 10 seconds here. Make these last reps your best reps. Good. And straight leg hamstring, we kick up. Good. Elongate, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. And fire hydrant, lift up. 10 seconds is way better than 30. 3, 2, 1. Combo move. We lift up and we kick out. 3, 2, 1. Good. Speed round. Great. After this, we're moving on to quad series. 3, 2, 1. Donkey kick, 10 seconds. Good. Straight leg hamstring. 3, 2, 1. And lift. Keep that neutral spine. Pull that belly button back. 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant. Pull up to the side. In 3, 2, 1. Combo move. Kick up and out. I don't have my computer in front of me. Last rep. In 3, in 2, 1. Rest. I have mom brain. Well done. Okay, we're going to stretch out the glutes for a moment because, yikes, that was a lot. Sit down onto your hips, right leg over left knee. You can take this exact same move lying down if you want. If you're laying down, you're just going to reach through and grab on top of the other knee here. Feel free to wiggle back and forth. And when you're ready, switch whichever leg is on top, reach through, grab on top of your knee, and gently wiggle back and forth. So for this next one, for this quad series, we are going to do some squats, but we're going to keep it really mild. If you want a little more glute work while you're doing this quad series, put your band on. It's completely optional, and you will get a lot out of this, even if you don't use the band. No worries. If you're using the band, I want you to put it just below that kneecap. The purpose of this band, it's pulling your knees in, which is not what we want, meaning you need to use your muscles to pull it out, those muscles that we just burned, right? So watch my knees here, they're in, nothing is activated, my glutes are activated, my knees are turned out, okay? This band's trying to make it harder on you, and that's a good thing, okay? Our first series, we're gonna do 10 reps followed by a 10-second hold. Chair squats, just like in yoga class, okay? Take your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. This is the move here. We're gonna come down, up and stand, okay? Now watch your kneecaps. Go ahead and start with me, okay? Watch your kneecaps. Make sure they're headed right over your big toe, but they're not peeling forward. You're sticking your butt back. Watch me here. Hips come back, up and stand. Really focus. Knees tracking correctly. This is 5 and 6. Go however low is comfortable for you. If you feel any knee pain, you can keep it really shallow. 8 and 9, up squeeze, 10, and now we're gonna hold for 10 seconds. We hold it down. It doesn't matter if you're up here or all the way down here. You're holding, check out that knee position. If you have that band, put some tension on it. 3, 2, and 1. We have 10 more reps. We're only doing this 3 times, okay? Down and up. You should feel the muscles right above your knees, and if you're doing it right, your glute medius again. I think that's 3 and 4. Good. Again, any pain, you stop right before you feel that pain. I don't care how shallow it is. 6, 7, brace that core. 8, 9, and 10. We hold for 10 seconds. Here we go. Hold it down. 2 of 3, almost there. And 3, 2, 1. Last 10 squats. Here we go. Remember, this is less about how many reps we can get. It's more about perfect form. I want you to start to feel those quads burn. Your quads really protect your knees. Good. 5, 6, up squeeze. 7, straighten out those knees. 8, last 2. 9, and 10. We hold down for 10 seconds and hold. Good. Whew. 5, in 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Oh my goodness. Excellent. Take that band off if you're using it. We are into the balance, lateral, and stabilization. This is my favorite part. So this exercise I'm about to show you is pulled directly from my physical therapy, maybe 2 weeks after I had surgery, okay? So we know that it's surgery safe. So this move we're about to do, if you want, you can elevate yourself by standing on a book. Dawn, I know you have books at home, okay? To elevate yourself a little bit, but you don't need to, okay? If you're elevating yourself, start with nothing more than something this high, okay? These are called the peace sign pistol squats. Again, we're really focused on the knee tracking correctly, pushing your butt back, not letting your knees come forward, okay? This is the move here. You're on one leg. You're going to make a peace sign, okay? Line here to the back left and to the back right. You tap your heel, come up. Tap back, right? We're finishing that peace sign position, and then tap the other corner. Tap. Again, barely bending this leg. Go ahead and try it with me. We tap the heel and come up. We tap the back corner, come up, and we tap the other back corner. Up squeeze. The whole leg should start to burn here. Tap. You gauge how far down you go. Tap. Really keep an eye on that knee. And tap. If you start to feel pain, keep it this shallow. Okay? Good, this is 4. And tap. Last one. Up and squeeze. Tap. And tap. Beautiful. Now with that same standing leg, I want you to step to one side of your mat and we're going to do a very shallow lateral lunge. Hold here for a second. Check your knee. Are your hips back? Are your abs engaged? Is this outside glute firing? And we come up. Again, we lunge out, check, breathe, and press. 3, up, 2 more, 4, good, and 5, up, squeeze. Excellent. Let's switch legs here. Peace sign, pistol squat. Other standing leg, we lift up tall, lift out of your hips, straighten that leg. We come forward for a tap. Good, I'm going to scoot forward. And back left, we tap. And back right, tap. Good, 4 more. Up and squeeze. It's all about sitting those hips back. Nice and shallow. Tap. Whoa. Wobbling is okay. This is the knee I had operated on, so I guess it can wobble if it wants. Tap. And tap. 2 more. Oh my gosh. Get it together, Tatiana. Tap. And up. Good. 1 more. Whoa. Tap. It turns out I should be doing these exercises. That's what we're getting from what's happening right now. Good. Squeeze. Shake it out. Same standing leg. Step to the other side of your mat. 5 shallow, controlled lateral lunges. We lunge, hold. Come up, press off. Glute is firing, quad is firing. Good. And press. Out. Big press. Last 2. And last 1. And up. Beautiful. 2 more moves. Okay? Again, you don't have to use this band, but if you have one, put it on. This time just above your knee. Okay? Lateral walks. This is the position I want your hips in. You're going to tip forward and push your butt out. Okay? We're not squatting. This is a hip hinge motion to turn on the glutes. We're going to walk to the right. Sorry, this is your left. To the left for 2, to the right for 2. Okay? Watch how I lead with my knees. Your body wants to do this. Whoa, don't let that happen. You're leading knee and knee. The distance between your legs, the angle stays the same. Yeah? Don't let those knees collapse. We tap and tap. We're only doing 1 set of these. Good. 20 more seconds. Feel it burning. Tap. Keep it low. 8 seconds. 1 more each side. We step and step. Don't give up. Let's go. Tap and tap. Stand up. Beautiful. We have 1 more move. Okay? Balance. With sore knees, it's hard to stabilize and it's hard to balance. Okay? The last thing I want to focus on here, balance and a real straightening of that quad muscle. I remember after I had surgery, it was really hard. I'm wearing leggings, so you can't really see, but it was hard to engage, lock out, and really pull up through that quad because something was catching, okay? There's a difference between a locked out leg and an engaged leg. Engaged means you're pulling up at that quad, you're squeezing, you're lifting. That's what we're going for, okay? We're gonna do single leg deadlifts, 5 per side. Focus on that standing leg. Here's the movement. You don't have to start yet, just watch me. You're gonna reach from your head to your toe is a straight line, okay? Once you come up, you're gonna drive your knee. This is where you lock. You lift up at the quad, you squeeze your glute, you brace your core. This is all going to work on protecting this knee, all right? When you're ready, go ahead and join me. We're gonna reach, stabilize, little bend in that bottom leg, come up and squeeze. You can hold on to something, okay? Test your balance here though, if you feel good. We reach, up, squeeze, hold, lock, lift. 3 more. Reach, and up, lock, squeeze. Good. 2. Up, lift, feel that quad. Last one. Oh my gosh, it burns. Up and squeeze. We got 5 more reps. I cannot believe my daughter stayed asleep for all of this. Angel baby knew that I had to film a workout. Last move here. We reach. Stable, stable, stable. Up and pull. Ooh, that was smooth. I don't know about you. Slight bend in that bottom leg. Up and reach. Why is my bad leg my good leg today? Reach, reach, reach. Up. Squeeze glute, quad, hamstring. Lift. Last 2. Last 2. Almost done. Up, squeeze. And last one. Whoa, there's the wobble. Up, squeeze, and rest. 2 stretches here. Quad stretch. Grab your foot, press your knee down to the ground, and open up the front of the hip. You can do some of those beginning exercises where we were in tabletop before you run. Some of the banded lateral walks before you run is another excellent warm-up. Essentially what you want to do, want to warm up this muscle so that as you're running, that muscle fires and it keeps your knees tracking and your legs tracking correctly. Thank you so much for joining me. This is exercise 1 in the Happy Knees series. I was going to call it Sore Knees series, but that's not as good as Happy Knees. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time.